Most of my friends don't even know that I was born with a twin. I mean, she was born 63 seconds before me. Her name was Natalie. We had came here together, but Natalie, she had just left before me. We had shared a room and split it down the middle. I had put all my posters up on one side of the room, and she had put all her posters up on the other. One day, we decided to wallpaper the room with Christmas wrapping paper and Elmer's glue. Mom just wasn't too crazy about that. She was patient. I, on the other hand, was bossy. She wanted to be a gymnast. I had wanted to be an actress. But I mean, we both loved horses, and we had loved to draw. Natalie and I would just mix up things like ketchup and cough syrup and try to get somebody to drink it. We would climb trees in our backyard, and we would even plan the houses that we build next to each other so that we could visit when we each had families of our own. We picked out the names for our husbands, for our children. When you're a twin, it's like you have a shadow. We were in the supermarket, and I remember that we were looking at toys. Mom was picking up some shampoo and cat food, and there was this doll that I had really wanted. So I had leaned just a couple of aisles over just so that I could ask Mom. But of course, Mom had already told me that I had too many dolls, and she sent me back to get Natalie so that we could leave the store. You see, this is a part of the story where I'm supposed to tell you that your whole life can just change in the matter of 63 seconds. But you already know that, don't you? Sisters by chance, friends by choice. Time flies over us, but leaves a shadow behind. These are all quotes that we have heard at least once or twice in our life. In the excerpt Missing Natalie from the book Blood Sugar by Nicole Blackman, we follow a girl who had lost her sister in just the matter of 63 seconds. On the surveillance camera, you could see Natalie walking out of the store with the man. I don't really know why she was going, but I remember that she had turned around for a second. It was like she was saying goodbye. I mean, at least that's what I like to think it means. We had gone over the video hundreds of times, and that it was burned in my mind like a Zapruder film. I can replay it for you now with the time quote at the bottom of the screen and everything. I'm 24 now, but she's frozen forever at 9. They had taken me to a child psychologist for a real long time after that. She had made me draw my feelings. All right, now it's time for us to draw our feelings. What do your feelings look like? I wanted to strangle her, but instead I just drew mine out so that she would shut up. I only used the black markers. I had drawn a picture of me, and then I drew a picture of Natalie. A big burnt out hole for Natalie. Because you see, that's me. And that's Natalie. She had analyzed the pictures and then talked to my parents. She is having a very difficult time. Losing Natalie has left a void in her heart. Well, no duh. You could have just asked me that and saved yourself a whole lot of time. You want to know what I am thinking? Do you want to know what I am going through? Somebody stole my sister. Somebody stole my sister. How many drawings do you even want me to make? stopped making me go to the child psychologist for a real long time after that. I never saw Dad cry about it, but something was definitely lost after it happened. He drinks alone now sometimes, but he never used to do that before. You know, the police give us a report every 3 years or so, and they try to tell us that a report is still open, as if that has helped. They try to tell us that since they never found a body, she could still be alive. Yeah, right. If anybody would know she's alive, I would know. If anybody would know, I would know. And I haven't felt her in a real long time. Yeah, 6 months after she disappeared, it was our 12th birthday. I had told my mom to just forget about it, but you know she insisted. The day of the party, we had hung up balloons and streamers, and we pretended like Natalie was away at camp or something. Like, it was a big surprise. So I had just sat. I sat and I had waited all day. You know, nobody had came. All the kids that used to come now said that they couldn't. You know, sometimes their mothers had even called to cancel. Like, abductions were contagious, and they didn't want their children to catch it too. The night of the party, we sat in the kitchen, ate a whole box of sugar cookies, and talked about Natalie for hours. It's like my way of keeping her close. I mean, Mom and I do it every year now, and Dad, I don't even think still knows about it. I mean, I just want to know what happened to my sister. It's like you're going to the movie theaters and you're watching a scary movie. And at the best part, the last 15 minutes, the film, it just breaks. They try to make everybody go home. I just want to know what happened to Natalie. You see, most of my friends, they had no idea that I was even born with the twin. She was born 63 seconds before me. Her name was Natalie. We came here together. But Natalie,